Ives, quick, start the episode.
Oh my God!
Hurry!
There's
the thing.
I put the battery in.
We gotta
and now I'm
go.
opening the door, and now Jellybean's
hurry up!
Jellybean's trying to jump all across.
Hurry up with the lockers. Get the
More batteries
battery.
and health.
Get the health
and battery health.
Time is of the essence. Welcome back to the show, everyone. We're playing Callisto Protocol. As you can see, we're in a rush.
Yes.
Ooh,
This is slimy,
there's
friend.
goopy things on the ground. Did you see that?
Goopies. So if you let's say we eventually travel in space, and obviously it's gonna be way after your time and my time, but
Says you. I'm gonna live forever.
let's say we travel into space and we found that there was like a new food source that was based on like some slimy alien slug thing, and it was super like rich in protein and really delicious and healthy,
Okay.
but like it tasted like a slug. Would you eat it?
Well, do slugs taste good? Have you eaten a slug?
I don't know. I haven't, but I'm not particularly keen on finding out if they do taste
Why not?
good.
I mean, it's probably no different than escargot. People seem to really like that.
Yeah.
Making a lot of assumptions here, Ives.
We are.
I'm sure humanity would find a way to make it taste delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, look at what we've done to vegetables
Just
and
deep fry
fruit.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Throw some batter on it.
Oh, look, more batteries I can't pick up, so now I have to thump something to pick up the thing I want.
It doesn't matter how healthy or good for you a food could be.
Yeah.
Humanity will find a way to ruin that aspect of the food.
Humanity finds a way
Yeah.
to ruin everything.
Just coat it in sugar, coat it in fat, deep fry it, you know. I mean, fuck. We're deep frying Snickers and Twinkies at state fairs.
Yeah.
We're taking the food that's already horrible for us and making it worse.
Speaking of state fairs, do you enjoy corn dogs?
Yeah, corn dogs are great.
Okay.
Why, do you have something planned?
I find them to be kind of a mixed bag. I like the dog part of it, but the corn part just doesn't appeal to me, which is ironic because I really do like most things that have corn in them.
Well, I mean, it depends. Sometimes you get a corn dog that outer coating is actually made of corn, like cornbread.
Yeah.
But you also get corn dogs that are like the outer coating is just a pancake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a different kind of batter. So it depends on the corn dog. You're gonna have some good, some are bad. Some will ruin them for everybody.
Right.
Ooh, nice.
Murder.
What brought up corn dogs?
We're talking
Was it
about
the state fair?
comment, yeah, and it just reminded me that all the corn dogs that I've ever had have been like meh.
It depends. It definitely depends. I've had plenty of corn dogs where I was like, oh, why did I eat that? And then I've had other corn dogs like, man, corn dogs are the shit. Why don't I eat more of these things?
The only two that I've had are like, I think the ones that come like pre-packaged, you like cook yourself in an oven or something crap.
Oh, like the frozen food section corn dog?
Yeah, and then like one, but not at the state fair, like a local festival thing where it's not really like made.
Yeah, I think the
From
last
scratch.
time I had a corn dog was literally something like that, where there was it was at the Costa Rican Independence Fair this past summer. And I just like happened to be walking through the park. I didn't know it was happening. I didn't know like a fair was set up. I was just in the middle of the town square. And I was like, oh, cool. I've got time to kill.
Yeah.
So I went for a walk and I got tons of food. And it was all really good. And they had corn dogs and it was freaking delicious. It was so good. I went back and I got another 2. But like before that, like you were saying before, like you always think like, oh, I love corn dogs. I haven't had one in forever. And then you go get like the frozen bag one from the frozen food section. Bring that home, you put it in the oven, and you're like, ugh, why did I buy this? I have a bag of 24 of these I gotta get through now.
I have a
What's
similar
wrong with me?
I have a similar situation when it comes to like fast food. Like we were talking about McDonald's before because
Yeah.
your son wanted you to bring him to get chicken nuggets or whatever.
Chicken nugs,
And like
sweet and sour sauce.
every once in a while I have a craving to go, get a burger from one of those places.
Yeah.
And sometimes it meets my expectations, but other times I'm just like, ugh,
Yeah.
God damn it.
What have I done to myself?
But I'm like, I gotta finish this fucking thing because I'm starving and I'm committed to it now. So
Yeah. You don't want to waste the food. I had that situation this past week. I was working at one of our client offices, and there's an H Mart
Mhm.
Close by. And if you don't know what H Mart is, it's a grocery store that's heavily leaning toward like the Asian demographic.
For a second I thought you were gonna say that's heavily fortified.
Well, yeah, that too. The food there is actually really, really good.
Yeah.
And they have a really nice bakery section. They make fresh sushi over there.
Nice.
And you could they have a small like cafeteria kind of thing where you can get like fresh made ramen and fried chicken and a whole bunch of other really good foods. So I go in there and I get some sushi for lunch. And it's not like your typical grocery store where it's like the pre-packed sushi. No, you order sushi and they make it right there in front of you.
Right.
And it's great. It's really, really good. And it's cheap. So after lunch, I was like, oh, God, that was a great meal. But now I need to go to the bakery and put put a cake on top of it for no reason. You know what I mean? Like you finish a meal and like, now I need something sweet.
Right.
I'm strolling through the bakery and they have monkey bread. Ever had monkey bread?
Monkey bread? No.
Yeah. It's like a pull apart cinnamon, sugar, fruit kind of bread. And it's usually pretty good. And I've had it at H Mart before. And it's one of those foods where like I've had it before and I know it's a good food, but I know it's not good here.
Right.
And I'm like, it'll probably be better this time. And I ordered it. It was totally exactly the same. I don't know what I was thinking. Like we've talked about that before, where like every now and then, like once every year or every year and a half, I'll have a go at pickles again. And then I'm reminded, yeah, I was right. Pickles are fucking disgusting. Why did I do this to myself again?
Right.
Nope. You're out.
Damn it.
It's a good thing you've got that clear meter that you could check.
Yeah.
Game. Where are you going?
Come here.
Come down here and fight like a man. Or whatever you are.
Half man, half spider.
Guy's a butthole.
Oh, come on.
Total pushover. If you have thoughts about pickles, leave a comment below. I want to know what you think.
You have nightmares about pickles.
I know I'm not in the minority here. I know I'm not the only person that freaking hates pickles, but the people who like pickles
do you hate anything?
Are way more vocal about it.
Do you hate anything with like vinegar?
No.
Or just pickled things in general? Or
No,
just specifically pickled.
Specifically pickled, like a cucumber that's been pickled.
Okay.
Fuck them. They're a terrible food. And they ruin food that they are adjacent to. Like, have you ever ordered a sandwich at a deli or cafeteria, and you get your sandwich, and they put a pickle next to it?
Yeah.
The area
like soaks into the bread.
Yeah. The area of the sandwich that was adjacent to that pickle is now a bad part of the sandwich.
You're the bad part of town.
Exactly.
Hey, I got a hand.
I feel the same way about mustard. I don't like mustard.
Really?
I'll put mustard in a sandwich on occasion, and it's not on the same level as a pickle where it ruins the food.
All types of mustard or just specific?
No mustard.
Okay.
Just if it's mustard, I don't like it. But every now and then when I'm feeling sassy, I'll throw it in a sandwich with some ham, and I don't not like it. I'll be like, I'll try it again. I'm like, yeah, it was okay, but it's not the condiment of choice. I'll go for something else next time.
Because for me, like, I'm not a big fan of mustard either, but honey mustard with like French fries.
Oh, you're a fiend.
Chicken fingers. Oh my god.
I know all about it, dude. You can't go to a diner without getting it. I'm that way with, like, I can't have chicken nugs unless it comes with sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah.
I don't care where the nugs are from. It could be McDonald's. It could be from like the frozen food section at the grocery store. I need that sweet and sour with my chicken nugs.
Right. I'm going for a leisurely stroll in the space sewers.
Oh, the gas has finally hit him.
Yep. Oh,
someone flushed.
Splash. I am now the goldfish.
Yeah. Oh, my jumpsuit's golden. Sweet irony.
All right, I had some trouble seeing this just because the screen's so shaky the first few times.
Yeah.
So.
And you can't really tell exactly where you're going to end up with the controls because of jumps like that. Good dodge. Woohoo, threading the needle.
Yep.
If you have a favorite food that you think somebody hates, like me, please comment below.
Yeah.
I want to know all about it. I want to argue with you on the internet. Damn, good air time.
Yeah.
Time it right. Oh, timed it wrong.
I thought I got on the other side of it.
Timed it so wrong.
Well,
I mean, you're breathing. Can't be that bad. Oh, it didn't start you at the beginning. That's good. Swoosh. Up on the wall. Come on. Come on. I want to get to the end of this so I can talk about what happens at the end of this.
Yeah.
Come on, Ives, you can do it. Now that it's all dark.
Yep. Whee!
Somebody made an awful mess down there. I'm in the middle of something right now.
Taking a bath. Can you stop? Stabby.
Guy had like 4 skulls.
Yeah. He had 4 heads.
All right, we're at the end of this now.
Hello. There we go.
So this chapter that we've essentially just finished, it's probably 40 minutes,
Yeah.
I would say, around in that neighborhood.
Yep.
And like you get to the chapters in the end of the game and they're like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Come on. Pace it out better next time. But do you think that would break your arm just catching that chain like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not break it, but maybe like pop it out of its socket. I mean, it
and
wouldn't snap a bone.
And there's actually a section, I won't spoil it, but there's a section later in this game where that absolutely would happen. And I think you probably know which one I'm talking about if you like.
If I think about it, probably.
Yeah.
Hey, but at least you got all the shit like washed off,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
No, yes, we're in a video game, and yes, it's not real and all that shit. But I mean, it follows the same rules. Like things hurt.
Yep.
So you would imagine that like his arm would pop out of the socket for that. The primary thing that I wanted to talk about when we got to this point in the game, his shoes would be squeaking so much.
Yep.
They'd be just so waterlogged. He'd be like,
Like clown shoes.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, we talked about this on other episodes in this channel before, but like the thing that really drives me nuts is when a projectile weapon like a gun does less damage than like a melee punch to the face of an enemy. Like something like one thing shoots bullets at like 100 miles per hour, the other thing hits at like 10 miles per hour.
Yeah, at
which you
whatever the
think
speed
hurts
a bullet actually travels at.
Yeah.
But like the game starts you off with like Nerf bullets. Like, how does that make any sense?
Yeah. Hey, friend.
Fuck him up.
Yeah.
Watch out for the tentacles.
Ah, fuck. Okay. I was gonna turn.
It's such an easy hit.
Yeah.
Tentacles. Dead.
All right. You take your time. I'll be here.
Yeah, this game does a lot right, but everything else
Yeah.
like just passably good enough.
Yep.
Miss. Hit.
Give me my cash.
He had 17 credits. This is a great shot. An excellent scene.
This feels like sort of like Old Boy when he's fighting through the hallway of dudes with a hammer.
Old Boy was so much cooler than that.
I know. But my point is,
Such a great scene.
It's like a similar.
Yeah, you're in a hallway with like 4
Setup.
dudes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like lit perfectly. That's what I was saying, like about that scene. It was just lit so perfectly.
Yeah.
Like a cinematographer like had a touch to do with how that scene was set up.
I think that's the way I'm supposed to. And they also did it in a one shot too, which is impressive. It's like fight choreography, really hard to get right.
And you're talking about Old Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's one of like Old Boy is a great film on its own, but that scene really sold that character was a huge fucking badass because like he got hurt during that fight and you could feel it.
Yeah.
But he still came out on top and kicked a lot of ass.
Yep.
Get it out of there. Jelly Bean, you idiot. Figure out how to get on the couch. Your dog's such a silly bean.
Yeah, my dog, sometimes it can get on the couch no problem. And other times she's just like, I don't know how this works.
It's not that she doesn't know how the leg works. She like forgets like, how do my legs do stuff?
Yeah.
It's a box.
The box. What's in the box?
There's shinies to the left of you, or is it just a weird
Yeah.
reflection?
The lockers.
Oh, they're lockers. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Jelly Bean. Do you want to play tug of war?
Yeah, any more stuff I can't pick up.
Such a silly bean.
Silliest jelly bean, all wide world.
So prison sucks, right?
Head blows. Does both. It's funny that two words that have opposite meanings mean the same thing in slang. When something sucks and it blows, basically the same thing.
I mean, you mean they're both bad?
Yeah.
Yeah. I smell what you're stinking.
There was a dude, I think it was a comedian, who did like a whole spiel on how like fuck, like in combination with other words and context, has totally different meanings. Like, like I'm gonna fuck you up, or I'm gonna fuck you, or I'm gonna like, or fuck this shit. Like all have different meanings. Use the same basic word. But he did a much better like version of it because he had it all set up perfectly.
Oh, you missed. There were things up top.
Were there?
Yeah. I think you can get back into that room.
Yeah.
And not that you desperately need them, but there may have been cash for upgrades. There's breakable boxes. I think a crate too. I don't remember.
On the other side of this, that's where I just dropped down from. I don't think there was anything else in there. Found the cranberry juice factory.
Is it Welch's or Mott's?
I don't know. Welch's, I think. I think Mott's. Doesn't Mott's mostly do apple juice? Like,
No, they do all kinds of different juices.
okay. Do they do brain juice?
I mean,
If so, you really need some of that.
I don't want to get libeled or anything.
If so, please send the Summon the Evil Within playthrough. Lots.
Yeah.
We really use some upgrades in that game.
I think it's some Welch's.
See, like this right here, there's no way to avoid that because it attacks you as soon as you get off the ladder.
And it's so like it's not like an issue of pacing, it's just in the way.
Yeah.
It just takes up your time.
My point, though, is if I only had like one sliver of health there, I would be so screwed. There's nothing I could do.
Well, it doesn't take any health away unless you actually don't do anything.
Hmm.
Like you have full health, you know?
Any more stuff I have to sell? Want the middle one. There we go. Like, they take you on all these detours, too. And then you have to do inventory management, which you have none. It's like, we just set this up so I can, like, get through this a little bit easier.
I can get past the inventory management.
I can't.
I'll figure it out. So another thing you dropped for something else.
The batteries aren't worth anything. They're like $10.
God, I don't remember the last store that we passed either.
Yeah. It was the one in the last section before we did the hoop slide. Hey, we're in the biodome.
Wasn't that something?
With Polly Shore.
No more squeezing the juice.
I guess we should explore the biodome in the next episode, huh, Rob?
That's a good point to exit out of this. Yeah, I think so. This is where we got the trees and the vegetables.
We're going down to Browntown.
Well, actually, no. We came up out of Browntown, and now we're going down into Greenville.
We came up in Browntown. Never mind. Don't think about that too hard. Bye, everybody.
Is that a cum joke?